Before you check your phone tomorrow morning, wait just 30 minutes. Because that one habit might be the reason why you can't focus, feel rushed, and never get anything done. Most people start their day like this. Alarm, phone, and then start scrolling, and then notifications, and then bam, a dopamine overload. You've already overloaded your brain with dopamine just by doing these few things. And these people, including yourself, don't realize that they've already lost control of their day. The first 30 to 60 minutes after you wake up will define how you spend your entire day. Your brain is fresh from sleep, fresh from resting, and is highly sensitive, highly impressionable. So when you instantly flood it with short videos, messages, sounds, random information that's constantly filling your mind up, then you're training your brain to be reactive instead of focused. You're consuming before you're creating, and that's not natural for your brain to comprehend, because you've not had a single thought in that day, but you've already reacted to a bunch of things. With scrolling first thing in the morning, you'll feel rushed. Your mind will be scattered, and you'll always crave more and more stimulation. You will also procrastinate much more easier. Without scrolling in the first 30 to 60 minutes of your day, you will feel calm, you will think clearly, and you'll start your day with intention. Best of all, you actually get things done. You'll be the exact same person, but with a different start. When you scroll first thing in the morning, you spike your dopamine immediately. You spike its levels in a really unnatural way. So everything after that you do that causes natural dopamine spikes will not reach that exact level, whether it be work, school, gym, or even your goals. Everything will feel slower and less exciting because you've already had a higher peak of dopamine levels prior to that. That's why it's really hard to start working in the afternoon, is because you've already spent the entire day with scrolling, and by that your brain has gotten used to the high levels of dopamine. It's not because you're lazy or something, it's because you've already given your brain the reward. Dopamine exists to make sure that you keep doing things that create a positive impact in your life. For example, if you eat, that's good, and that means you'll get dopamine from it. If you go to the gym, you'll get dopamine from it. If you work, you get dopamine from it. Do you get my point? And with huge dopamine spikes from your phone, your brain will think that your phone is really good, but it isn't, because you're wasting your time with it. Delaying your first scroll is really powerful, because you're telling your brain that I'm in control and not my phone. If you start your day with silence, clarity, intention, a cup of coffee, for crying out loud, and also drinking plenty of water in the morning, that will be enough for your brain to know that you're doing something right, to give you dopamine. You do not need your phone to get dopamine. So you may be asking, well, how to do it? How should I not grab my phone first thing when I get out of bed? You need to set a rule within yourself. Let's say no phone in the first 30 minutes. You shouldn't sleep with your phone next to you. I normally have my phone over like there with my computer, because I charge my phone there. And why that's good is because it forces me to get out of bed, and I won't grab it by habit from my nightstand. You need to replace your habit with drinking some water. You need to do stretching in the morning to kind of give yourself something else to do rather than scrolling. Yeah, and you can also plan your day within your mind, or you can also write it down, whatever. Once you're ready with your day, you can go outside. If you have a balcony, that works great. Get some fresh air, maybe some sun if you're lucky, and make it easy to win. I'll just let you guys know, even a 15-minute no phone morning period is a good amount of time to get started, because it's better than grabbing your phone first thing in the morning. 15 minutes passes really quickly, and you shouldn't be worried about the length of that time. I typically do 1 hour. The only exception to that rule is when I put in my music then I look at my phone, but I do nothing but set Spotify. So guys, most people lose their day within the first 10 minutes, but you don't have to. You can delay that scroll. Because you'll start to notice something much simpler. You start to notice that you're more focused, more calm, more collected, more in control of yourself and your emotions, just because you didn't have that dopamine spike immediately in the morning. So guys, try it tomorrow. Try it. No scrolling for the first 30 to 60 minutes and see how different your day feels. And once you're done with that, I want you to remember this video and come back and leave a comment down below that it actually worked and that I'm right. So with all that said, I hope you guys have an amazing day and an even better tomorrow. Have a nice one, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.